Hey, 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 Uncle Mark in the mothership. 3-string cigar box guitar. Chris Stapleton, Whiskey and You. And this is a request. It's a killer song, so I'm going to get right at it and play it, and then we'll break down what I'm doing here. So no pick, I'm just using my thumb. There's a bottle on the dresser by your ring, and it's empty right now. I don't feel a thing, but I'll be hurting when I wake up on the floor. But I'll be over it by noon. That's the difference between whiskey and you. Come tomorrow, I can walk in any store. It ain't a problem, that will always sell me more. But your forgiveness, that's something I can't buy. There's ain't a thing that I can do. That's the difference between whiskey and you. One's the devil, one keeps driving me insane. Times I wonder if they ain't both the same, but one's a liar that helps hide me from my pain, and there's a long gone bitter truth. That's the difference between whiskey and you. All right. Great song. Got some cool stuff in it. G, D, G, 42, 34, 24. Those are my gauges. They're all wound, and I'm playing through a Roland Cube, and I will show you those settings. It's a Roland Mini Cube, and I'll show you those settings at the end of the video. So what do we got going on the fretboard? So here is open G, G sharp, A. You're going to need this A and the open G. B flat, B. B is a chord in this song. C, C sharp, and D. The song is in the key of D. So if you sat here and went, just strum with your thumb, there's a bottle on the dresser by your ring, on this D right here, 7, 7, 7. And if you hop down 4 to this B here, it's empty right now. I don't feel a thing. You're going to bring that back up to D. I'll be hurting when I wake up on the floor. Then you're going to go B, A, open G. I'll be over it by noon. So you just B, A, open G, D. That's the difference between whiskey and you. And that's really how this thing goes. So it's just a D for that first line. Come tomorrow, I can walk in any store. And then we go to B. There's a problem, they'll always sell me more. We're going to go back to D. Your forgiveness, well, that ain't something I can buy. And then we're going to go B, A, G. There ain't a thing that I can do. D, that's the difference, A, between whiskey and you. All right? The chorus is A and G twice. So it's One's the devil, G open, keeps driving me insane. A, times I wonder if they ain't both the same. And then we go back to this D. One's a liar, A, hide me from my pain. And then we go B, A, G. That's just one long gone bitter truth. And then the standard difference between whiskey and you is a D. The difference between a whiskey and you. That's the whole song in a nutshell. If you play it like that, you'll be totally fine. But there's a little trick that Chris Stapleton does in this that's really fun. And it starts out on this D string. And it starts out on this E note. So he goes E to F sharp. And then slides up to G. And then slides up to A. And then slides back to G. So if you listen to it, that's what's going on, is this E. So that's the second fret of the D string. And he just comes up, so it's like a hammer-on. So when you do a hammer-on, you got to remember, you got to really hit this hard. And then you're going to slide up the rest of the way. And then slide down. So that's exactly what's going on here. Is there's a bottle on the dresser by your ring, and at this point right here you just put your finger to B, and it's empty, so right now I don't feel a thing, and then move back down to start over. It's hurting when I wake up on the floor, and then B, over it by noon, G. So this little trick is really, really fun. You don't have to do it, you can just stay on D. But this hammer-on is what's important. It's not, it's a, and so that's how that works within this framework in this song. So it's a nice song to play if you just want to these bar chords: D, A, D, B, A, open G, D, A. And if you notice, I'm playing this D with my third finger, so I can go to that first finger A. So I'm not really hopping as far as here to here, right? I'm hopping from here to there, here to there. So it's just a small jump. Basically, I only have to move a couple of frets to get that. So how I look at these things is with the dots. So D is here, it's my third dot up. A is right below this dot here. So I practice going back and forth between these two, like so, and that gets me in the right frame for this. Also, I do love this. So you can sing it and play it at the same time by going, there's a bottle on the dresser by your ring. And then there's B. It's empty, so right now I don't feel a thing. And I'll be hurting. Watch how my hands move. When I wake up on the floor, but I'll be over it by noon. Then I come up to the D, 7th fret. It's the difference between a whiskey and you. So I think you all can get this. It's a great, great beginner song, and it also introduces you raw beginners to doing these kind of little moves. All right, so it'll introduce you to those moves, and that's a really good thing to do. You know, slowly work your way into these, and then as you get better, more complicated songs will come across your desk, and you'll be like, wow, I can do that now because I can do this one. So do practice it that way. Also, if you just want to play it by the campfire, play it in D, or if you want to play it to a gal, or, you know, that sort of thing. This is Uncle Mark in the Mothership. Thank you so much for everything you do for me, truly. I do have a PayPal link here down below. It's a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. And $1 a show is all we ask. So thank you so much for everything, truly. And I did say I would show you my settings. So these are my settings on my little mini cube here. And you can see the gain is minimal. I am on that Brit combo of the amp type. My reverb is up a little higher than I normally put it, and my tone is dimed. So those are my settings, and my guitar is all the way up, by the way. Volume and tone is all the way up. That's really the way I like it clean. This is it's a very, very nice clean tone. Thank you so much for everything you do for me.